Welcome back to water. It wasn't here before, so that's an achievement. And this fancy friend here.
Well, we'll find a way. I'm sure.
But no
Establish a plan with a chieftain. Knife's Edge. Ketema refusing to support us is a terrible thing to hear, but I must thank you on behalf of all the inhabitants of Wahadesha for defending our island's legacy. Our supplies are already running dangerously low.
I didn't expect you back so soon.
Need for new delivery. Though the waters are returning to the Waham, it will take weeks, perhaps even months, before anything grows again. Time we do not have if we intend to survive alone.
As a younger man, I shared the dreams of the shepherds, and to an extent still do. Mbesa must adapt if it is to rise anew.
Your generosity does your credit, but I'm afraid we will need more than one delivery. We'll need a regular supply until the island can provide for itself. We may not be many, but the hard labor that is to come will make for hungry work, and there is little room on the island to store goods in any quantity. Salt. How is
a competitor's island
your delivery
is
complete?
under siege.
We could certainly get to work organizing a trade, although we would need your help even there, as we have no ships of our own, no warehouses or small. But it would grant us time to clear the rubble from the Peichu, raising the water high enough to reseed the fields. Okay.
Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
Time the rigging!
Okay, so they want resources.
Another player has had their island seized. Another player has had their island seized.
Overtaken. Okay. Wait a second, so they want dried meat.
Production has stopped.
Biscuit tea.
Room to maneuver.
Deliver, okay.
It does not do to this.
Aye.
A proposal. Can you help me escape the palace? I fancy getting away from it all for a spell.
What? Okay.
Let us see how you will go about it.
Engines underway.
Wait, what? Deliver to medium trading post. Take His Magnificence the Emperor Ketema.
Battle cruiser on the warpath.
Wait, what? There is nothing on this island, Your Majesty. Okay. Have fun with all the animals.
Ah, yes. We were expecting these. The note said to ask you to take these crates to the Kidusi.
Aboard this for us.
Man, there's so much delivering going on.
Production has stopped.
Okay, delivering. Delivery coming.
New orders?
So what shall it be? We have very little without the Emperor's help. Perhaps some salt we could trade? Ebel is wise in such things.
New orders?
The priests were expecting their gab earlier, but it'll do. The Pa Itaru has stood mysterious for millennia.
To your station.
A river temple, old as Mbesa. Thank you kindly.
Wait, what's going on here? There's so much going on. Let's first talk to this dude.
Blossom.
Thank you.
We work to prepare the mecha warehouse for trade, but we are resource starved.
Okay, so
Bravo,
they won
just the ready.
26 ones are timber. Couldn't we maybe build a pier here? Yes. That would certainly help my bringing stuff from A to B, point A to point B.
Cargo
mission.
stations.
Pumping smoke, Admiral.
Clear the... yes, clear the rubble.
You might think a king free to do whatever he pleases, but most of my days are spent in sequestration. Do you think we can get a peach from the market?
We have no market, good sir, but if you want. Dude, we delivered you to this island, and now you're here. Have you magical teleportation skills?
Oh yes, I forgot about money. Would you happen to have any?
What? You're an emperor, and I have to lend you money? What is this, reality?
Olio reporting in.
It would delight me to hear some music. Ah, yes, to be sure.
Begin the turn.
Uh-huh.
I wanted Wetatuni to learn the flute, you know. But he was never interested. My foot suffers involuntary tapping.
Okay,
We are losing what we have always been for the modern, and he is too lenient. We should be sticking these foreign powers through, as King Wag would have done.
dear lady.
But King Wags was a time of violence. I do not wish to live in such a world. Only that Ketema would care more for the ordinary people.
Yeah, and lady, do you see this? 1, 2, 3, 4,
We
5,
should
6,
leave.
7, 8. No,
I hear politics. The atmosphere is growing dangerous.
There's no way you can fight the British Empire, so... I mean, there were the Boer Wars. A lot of African colonies tried, and then they were brutally butchered. So that didn't work out so well. But not in at all. Okay.
Production has stopped.
I saw a flash from the rooftops.
Battle
Protect me.
deck to attention.
Sometimes I long for the simplicity of the battlefield. Sometimes I long for the simplicity
Battle
of the
cruiser ready.
battlefield. Sometimes I long for the...
What the heck?
To your stations.
Find the route of the ship before I can aim. Wait, what? Find the shooter... What? What? The heck? Okay.
Perhaps you had forgotten?
Wait, 15 seconds to get there? What?
Battle cruiser
How?
ready.
You serious?
It is but a flesh wound. A
What?
king should not stop living on account of fear.
I'm on it,
We should
Boris.
fear to stop living.
How much? That was ridiculous. Okay.
Cargo stations.
If you
Rubble.
could... We
Yes.
lack one thing for sword trading. Seherut.
You want 2 frigates? You serious? You mad, bro? You serious? I mean, apparently he is, so we need 2 frigates. Frigate 1, Frigate 2. And I want another cargo ship and battle cruiser. So that's working fine, very good. Museum, okay. Let's see, what do we have here? Trade union, trade union, trade union, okay. Oh, museum. Equip this in a museum, okay.
To your stations.
Production has stopped.
His Magnificence the Emperor Kitema. Decorated General. Oh, there's another zoo item. I definitely want that.
Not even Leviathan could sway our course. I have words of praise for you.
Okay, clear the rubble from the Oracle.
Oh, wonderful. Messiette is a rite of fertility, of life celebrating. It is the heart of Mbesa, and we will teach you of it.
No rest for the wicked, right?
Aye.
So you go back there. You're going to stay here. Okay, please teach me. Oh no, they will teach us later, I guess. After we sold them frigates. Okay. Let's buy a couple more shares, so we get more
Stocks
income.
and shares, eh? Cool. Maybe you can help me charm the other shareholders.
They will be most disappointed I have lost ground.
Stocks and shares, eh? Maybe you can help me charm the other shareholders.
Your kind interest is perhaps not as helpful as you may think. They will be most disappointed I have lost ground.
Stocks and shares, eh? Cool.
Where's the quest? Ah, there's something. Someone.
The Familia want you to have...
Oh, gift. Well, thank you. Whatever that is. I don't know.
I see. That's how he's done.
Museum. Well, that's very nice. But I need a ship to pick it up. You know
We're
what? Let's
always
get
looking to
one.
those we can trust.
350,000. Are you mad?
You are sure you weren't followed?
Most
Awaiting new
definitely.
horizons.
This will bring us closer to the... I believe you will solve this problem.
Construction. Build a museum. Anyone? On the New World. I guess on the New World.
You're faster than the old Honolero.
Okay. So there's your museum. And they want 2 frigates. Okay, let's see. First, I want a zoo and museum item, and you're going to travel back. Wait, what's the name of our big island? Bright Sands. Okay, it is Bright Sands. I wasn't sure for a second.
It's rare to see that kind of heart.
Ship constructed.
Let's go to Bright Sands. Very good.
We are a people of honor above all. It guides heart and spirit through the darkness of these troubled times. It is our foundation.
Ship constructed.
The last days of the Elamites, dynasty of Salamavi.
A century ago, the line of the Elamites died with Lebni, last of the great kings. His heir, Mekdem the Young, was due to succeed him, but his younger brother Tomasi had other ambitions. Tomasi desired the throne, so he sent shademen to slay Mekdem and his kin. But things turned foul as Tomasi tried to flee. Soon the last of the Elamites lay dead, but one of Tomasi's retinue escaped, carrying with him the heirloom of Selamawi, the spear of Darashi.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Tomasi was my kin by marriage. My grandmother told me tales of the god's flight to Kidusi Anitoni for healing.
You may recall, you helped a man in Kidusi Anitoni. He was on the spear's trail, and we believe he may be close to finding it. Find the spear, and we will listen to Ketema's proposal. But be discreet. The spear is a secret to most.
Another player has had their island seized.
Hello again. Thank you for your help earlier.
Another player has had their island seized.
They confirmed that the soldier from Angareb came here long ago for treatment, but he died of his injuries. He must be buried somewhere on this island. Help me find the cemetery. Okay, cemetery. There's the cemetery. Excellent. Now, to find the god's tomb.
Ceasefire has ended.
For priests to write a dying person's last wish next to their name on the headstone. That should help us find him.
Ship constructed.
Oh, there's so many ships from the old grumpy lady. I want another battleship. So in case war breaks out, we'll be ready.
Hold the crane.
And we have a expedition that we should pay a bit attention to. La Manzanilla de la Muerte. An officer has taken a bite out of a fragrant but deadly fruit. By the time your guide alerts the crew to stay away from La Manzanilla de la Muerte, its sweet taste has already been rapidly followed by a peppery tingle, an excruciating burn. Soon the officer is frantically gasping for breath. His throat and tongue have tripled in size. That's problematic. Puncture an airway? Calm the officer? No. Puncture an airway. Medicine.
You're under the weather.
The crew have hypnotized by a doctor's precision. Without wasting a single second, she lays the officer in the sand, commands 2 men to pin him down, feels a patient's Adam's apple, and makes one steady incision. She then inserts the handle of the scalpel and rotates it to open the new orifice up. Then the sudden suction sound as air rushes back into the officer's lungs triggers a communal sigh of relief. The whole crew can finally resume breathing. Provide extra rations and continue? No. Continue. The morale is good. And let's see. That's fine. So many ships from her. I mean, look at this. But she doesn't have that many.
These men know the art of dying.
I mean, she got a lot of frigates.
I
would like to travel with our main fleet.
Moving to coordinates.
Since that's a place where our frigate will come. You'll stay there.
Fleet ready?
Okay, you'll stay there for now.
Fleet embarking.
You're going to patrol from there to there.
Their ghosts will take you. I don't expect you'll show mercy.
Okay. Find the Tomasi guard. In the light we walk, in the dark we sleep. When you're lost, come find me. House of a Million Years of Arbia. Ah! The last son of Elam followed the rising sun, so his name was Tilaun. Princes must learn of this. What? Okay.
Call that a storm? Why, it was nothing at all.
Progress through Kidusi's.
Well, we'll find a way.
Quest line.
I'm sure.
Can you see? Okay, so now we need access to the library, but before we do that,
the library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture.
What about her?
Guarded
Yes, Blah, old lady Blah.
You've got potential,
Delivery
and Beryl
quest.
knows how to wring it out.
You know what? No.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Old world. Okay, they are finished. So let's move to Anbesa.
Frigate first class.
I mean, my biggest problem is that any traveler that needs to get to Anbesa needs to get through this passage. And this just blasted with
A competitor's island is under siege.
And she even has a big Betty now. Oh, that's problematic. Oh dear. Yeah, I want more Ship of the Lines.
Attention for the Admiral. Ship of the Line reporting in.
We're done. Wonderful. So for our next phase, we 3,000. Okay. Okay. I mean, we will run into problems with, you know,
adequate,
all of
but
this.
lacking finesse.
Champagne, cigars. Oh dear. Yeah, we'll have to largen our production. Vineyard. Where do we have a vineyard? Here, right? Yeah.
It's a surprise inspection.
Mine, okay. So you're going to get here. I need sand for mine. I need him. And I need vineyards.
We put our love in. Okay, so we have more champagne now, and we need more artisans. And cigars. Oh, those ones. I wish for my people to blossom like your summer garden.
Let's see.
You can't just leave old Wibbly behind.
Why not? We need more tobacco. Oh, we're... Huh? Can't have more tobacco. That's a problem.
We're up to our eyebrows.
All hands at the ready.
Available. Okay, expedition.
Your ship has returned from its voyage. Production has stopped.
Barrel more. Flagship Endeavor. Oh, it's there already. Okay.
Fleet on the move.
Nice. So bring zoo and museum, and then we can return to Enbesa. Pygmy hedgehog. Alrighty. And arabesque trinkets.
Rather a lot of old hat.
What does this mean, accessibility? Do we need to place it closer? Wait, so that's a zoo, and it says zoo 3%. What if we place it directly next to it? Still 3%. So it has nothing to do with the distance, only with the attractiveness. Okay. I mean, we can surely do something nice here.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
doesn't seem very valuable.
Ship constructed.
You know what? Just in case. Yeah. Right next to it. Next to it. And right next to it. Okay, no, that was unnecessary. Okay, sorry. Enbesa. How about we find a new ship?
Production has stopped.
Selling stuff. There we go.
Fleet en route.
Okay,
it does not do to distemper an emperor.
Yes, we will help you.
Battle cruiser ready.
Where's my... There you are. The picture.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Do we favor a request to repair a house, or favor a cousin who is desirous of position?
Repair house.
Steward, will you help illustrate an important lesson for Weta to me here?
Now we're going to pick up Kitema's cousin.
Ship constructed.
Stations.
Ship constructed.
Make sail.
Let us not tarry then.
Ready the ropes.
How do I sell these?
The sky is open. Blue.
Yes?
The sky is open.
Nice.
Sold for live wood and fresh food. For now, Wahadesha survives. An auspicious start.
Battle deck to attention.
Ready then?
Battle
Slowly life returns. But there is much to do ere we become a Waha once again.
Before we become anything, I need to check on my investors. I guess we also need to improve our glasses production. Zinc from that island. Zinc, where are you? Zinc from that island to our main island. And for glasses we will need copper. There's copper. So we need another route. Charter from that.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Copper to our main island. We have more zinc and copper. Now we just need more sand. And a glass maker. And two brass smelteries.
Oh,
and
trusted
three
advisor returned.
of these. And we need a warehouse.
Favor is directly opposed to justice, prime among princely virtues.
Okay, what else do our investors
Giving
need?
favor will always provoke discontent in those who speak.
Production has stopped.
Coffee. Yeah, we will definitely need more coffee. Don't have enough coffee. Coffee production. Where are we getting our coffee? Right. Who's bringing the coffee? Ah, from this island. So we'll need to improve our coffee production. What are you doing there? Lumberjack, you were doing that. Okay, coffee.
Perhaps this island is as yet unclaimed?
Oh, come on, girl. Take a chill pill. I'm busy. Okay. So more coffee. Where do you want to settle? Up there. Do we have a hibiscus? Yes, we have hibiscus. That's okay.
This island is the earthly twin of Tian, the mighty heaven.
Oh, come on. Don't shoot her ship down, you nasty old lady. Restoring. We're going to do that next episode. What do they want?
How does one extol the glory of the Lord in such miserly temples?
Thousands of church decorations.
The gates
Ask
of the
you to
Holy
bring
Realm are
gold.
gold and basalt, not raw wood and... Ah, excellent. As is given on this earth,
Animal
so will
field.
be
Nice.
a portion tenfold in heaven.
Well, you know what he's going to do. Okay, so before I'm ending the episode,
A
I'm going
fire
to bring
broke
him
out.
away. What? Fire? And fly to a palace. I mean,
Check a copy?
I've heard a lot of people claim that the problem with Anno 1800 is that there are so many DLCs and regions now that it's hard to handle all of it. That's fine. Publish.